Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Our Warlock Liz just woke up on the shores of a beach, being thrown from a tentacle monster ship to the ground. We are... our intentions with this character are to try to use conversation to our advantage. She has some pretty good spells for navigating that path as well. For instance, friends. Enchant non-hostile creatures to gain advantage on charisma checks against them. We also have some control-esque abilities with Tasha's Hideous Laughter and Dissonant Whispers, but of course going with Eldritch Blast for our main primary damage. We've awoken here alone on the beach. Our character believes the old god, the old one, that is our patron, saved us. At least that's what I think anyway. If you missed the first episode, we just went through the tutorial, so if you've seen that before, you would not have missed much, except we found an unlikely companion that, unfortunately, I think is now dead. Rest in peace, Theo. Rest in peace. Let's make our way up the beach. A mangled fisher. So presumably this is a guy that was just out here doing his daily routine. It was completely crushed by the weight of this ship as it went by. It's a little unfortunate. I do know a lot of the geography of this area. However, we are going to try to play this differently from how Sam went through. This is our second character, just in case you didn't know that. Sam was a rogue that was focused on... Oh, no. Sam was a rogue that was focused on stealth, thievery, deception, and looking out for number one. Well, kind of. He ended up being friendly by the end of it. Liz, on the other hand, our Tiefling Warlock, is all about manipulating the situation to her benefit whenever she can. I'm going to check out the wreckage first thing here, I think.
More of those wretched things.
More of those wretched things? What do you mean? What do you mean, wretched things? Abducted commoner. It looks like they were really just picking up everyone they could here. Another devourer on the left. It's one of the brains. And it's looking hostile. I kind of don't like that. I gave these guys no reason to think I wasn't friendly. And unfortunately, they are hostile to me right now. Remember, this game is in early access. I hope that's one of the things that's addressed, actually. I was actually 100% on board with the Mind Flayers. I was doing what they asked. A little disappointed. I thought we could just be bros with the tentacles. Well, since that's the case, let's try to find a little bit of help further up the beach. A perfumed letter. Sigh. I love you. There, I said it, and if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again, and keep saying it until we're old and gray. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so is staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier with you there. Leave your boat and meet me on the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Whip! That sucks. Got some bad news for you. Might not be making there in time. Another dead fisherman on the beach here. And a companion up ahead. Let's go ahead and see if we can cast friendship on her before we talk to her. Hey!
wretched door, What? Stop! Not another step or I'll... Wait. You're the one who left me to die on the ship.
Yep.
Suddenly, you see what she sees. Feel what she feels. Anger, bitterness, a will to survive.
Ah! Did you feel that? You've got the same thing. In your head.
Did you miss the part where we were hurtling through the hells? I had to save myself.
Excuses. You didn't even try. You just ran. No matter. We survived the hells, survived the crash. You and I need a healer. Finding one won't be easy in this wilderness. We'll need supplies. I'm hoping something of use might be behind this door, but I've barely made a dent in it so far.
Warlock, don't worry, that's what magic's for, and I have plenty to spare. I don't think I can open up the door. I doubt this is the only entrance. We would have no knowledge of that. Although, hey, fire safety code. You can't have just one door. And if there's two doors, you can't have either of them blocked. Hey.
I was thinking the same thing. Around the top of this cliff, perhaps. Hopefully there's no more of these creatures along the way.
Do you know if anyone else survived the crash? There were lots of people in those pods.
No, unless you count these monsters. You're the friendliest face so far.
Well, alliances have been made on less, and I could use your help.
Or just company for our final moments. But you're right. Whatever lies ahead will be a little less daunting with support. You can call me Shadowheart.
Your name's unusual.
After everything you've been through, my name gives you pause. Please.
Well, best to pull our knowledge. What do you know about the tadpole?
Very little. Supposedly, those monsters breed by planting their tadpoles in people's heads. Over time, the infected victim turns into a mind flayer. I don't remember how long it takes, but we should hurry.
How'd you end up on the ship in the first place?
That is none of your business. I suggest we concentrate on surviving.
All right, well, I'm Liz. Nice to meet you. Let's get moving.
Lead the way.
Companions, general tutorial. Okay, we already know about companions. That ancient door is looking very locked, and it has unlimited HP at the moment, so it doesn't look like I will be busting through there. Shadowheart seems to have a pretty good handle on things. By the way, there's no fucking way she did all this by herself. There's no way. We've had her in our party before, and I'm just not buying it. I'm just not buying it, okay? Well, now that we have a little bit of an advantage with a friend here, let's try to go back and use that advantage against the now hostile kinsman of Theo. Gonna start with an Eldritch Blast.
Better stay back. One strike could be lethal.
Doing it again. And then I'm gonna kite backwards just a few steps. They are super fast. We know that from when Theo was with us. So. Gonna hit this one. Oh, that's a natty 20. Let's go. Sit the fuck down. One moment, please. Oh my God, everything's different. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, this is resistance, guidance. Charm Person, Shield of Faith. We'll put that over here. You're never using that. Water, Illusion. Okay. Oof! No damage at all. Hey, why don't you go up and take that hit? Am I about to lose? Holy fuck. Let's, do some laughter here. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're fine. You're fine. Holy motherfucker. That was a much more abrupt than I was expecting it to be. Well, guys, thank you for watching the second episode. Looks like Liz died here on the beach. We are, I guess we're not going to fucking get this slug out of our head at all, in fact. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more episodes when we make our next character, who is definitely not going to die that quickly. Play the outro music. How about we try that again? This time, let's head up to the top. Hopefully out of their sight. Oh, moving around a little bit. Okay, we can go up a little bit higher. Perfect. We could also do Shield of Faith. Magically bolster increases defenses it receives a D4, but yeah. Do Shield of Faith on Liz. Didn't expect that to start combat. But we get to go before they do.
So this will be a short fight.
So let's keep this one. Do you think it'll work? A wisdom check is required. We can inspect the enemy. They have relatively low wisdom. Could try again. Looks like it passed one more time. All right, let's hit it hard with the guiding bolt. Holy shit! When I said hit it hard, goddamn! She really took that to heart. She really took that to shadow heart. Oh, fucking. Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Okay. Well, this worked out a lot better so far. We did use up all of our spell slots for the day. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yay! The extra AC coming into play. And I can show you guys a good use of a bonus action here, which is just shoving that guy down to the ground, and as he falls, he takes falling damage as well. The two people in our party have leveled up, and with that, we can... Ooh. Let's spend some time on this. We gain a new spell called Hex. Curse a creature to deal an additional 1d6 necrotic damage whenever you hit it with an attack. The creature also has disadvantage on ability checks for one ability of your choosing. We can also pick Eldritch Invocations. When you cast Eldritch Blast, add your Charisma modifier to the damage it deals unless it is negative. You can cast Mage Armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot. You can speak with animals at will without expending a spell slot. I kind of like that. You invoke your patron's bewitching charm. You gain proficiency in deception and persuade. Whoa, that's looking good. You can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 18 miles. Well, we can already do that because we're a tiefling. I believe we have dark vision. Friendship Vigor. You can cast False Life on yourself as well as a first level spell without expending the spell slot. False Life is maximum HP increase. Is that right? Is that right? Team HP, 1d4 temporary HP. Oh, so I already have proficiency. Okay, I already have proficiency in these team. We're not going to pick that. I definitely knew that and wasn't just trying to make anyone mad. Wasn't trying to do that. You can cast Disguise Self at will without expending a spell slot. I wish this was fleshed out a little bit more. We did some RP stuff with it in the last series with Sam, where we disguised self and had our cleric investigate an area that we decided was hostile to us, but the area wasn't hostile to us when I felt like it should have been. I think that the illusion magic and anything in that regard is going to be so difficult for the developers to actually fully flesh out. And I hope Larian is up to the task, because right now it just seems a little disappointing to me. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature... Oh, yep. Knockbacks in this game are crazy fucking strong, so that seems great. Once per long rest, you can cast Bane without using... So, I think this is great already, actually. So, when you cast Eldritch Blast, add a Charisma modifier to the damage it deals. Our highest stat is Charisma. And then, Repelling Blast, when you hit a creature, you can push the creature up to 4.5 miles away from you. Wow, what a knockback. Looks like we can change our spell if we would like to, but I think I am going to pick Hex. We have Charm Person on our Cleric already. And what is this? Replacement spell? So if I wanted to get rid of one of these, I can move another one in? Yeah, okay. Okay. Sounds good. I think I'm... Or do I have to do it? Or do I just take this... Okay, I'm good. And for our cleric... Prepared spells. Water is so important, actually. Fiery surfaces were the bane of my existence before. So I'm just going to remove all of these and then go through them one at a time. We already saw how hard Guiding Bolt can hit, and that sounds fantastic. Let's add that in. Let's get 2 healing spells, Bless and Water. And I think that is going to be what I start with. I know Shield of Faith could be good. I like Bless a lot. We were using that a lot in the first run. I guess I could have gotten Command Halt or Charm Person from the other Warlock spell list, but I think we're fine. Turn Undead's our new spell that we get from leveling up. And we also have Invoke Duplicity. Summon an illusion. It's garbage. Pretty garbage. Okay. So, first fight done. Beautifully. First try, obviously. This is going to be a little overkill because we just got it, but let's just put this water, or this fire out. Use up our last spell slot for the day on our cleric. I just wanted to make sure I could loot that thing without taking damage. I was reading on Reddit, which is, you know, very opinionated about some things sometimes, that fiery surfaces are actually handled differently in D&D, and the way they're handled in this game is a little bit closer to Divinity, which is why fiery surfaces are so strong. That was one of the reasons why we had such a big focus on that in our first playthrough with the grease piles on the ground. It's because it just dealt so much damage. There was no downside to it. Maybe before we move forward here, I should take a rest. We'll just quick save. I wanted to see what would happen here if we approached it with the mindset of trying to help the Mind Flayer. Like,
More survivors.
what if you just heal it?
Dig somebody out of the wreckage.
Quickly! Shiver!
Something's wrong. They should be trying
So
to
much
get away
blood.
if they had any sense.
Let's go to camp.
Just get it!
Oh, that glow's still there. That's weird.
This seems as good a place as any to make camp.
Wow, anticlimactic. Anything we want to show up? Oh, the bone pile! The bone pile comes back again. I think this time, we obviously have to decorate a little differently than we did last time. Sam had the bones around the fire. We're going to put skulls where we lay our head to rest. Maybe they'll whisper some secrets to us while we slumber.
I'm not sure this is a good idea.
You're not sure what is a good idea.
There are lit fuses in our heads. Sooner or later, they're going to blow. Each hour that passes, the thing inside us grows. We need to find a healer. Let's wake up at first light.
This is unfamiliar territory. Rushing will only land us in more trouble than we can handle.
That sort of danger I'm fine with. I can fight it. Rest well. We'll need our strength.
Very well. Oh, you can't see the skulls. Maybe I'll put them at the... Oh, you can see them there. So! She would never do this on her own, but what if we cast... Which one's the one at range? Creatures you could... Okay, yeah. What if we just,
Where?
Did that fucking kill it?
There was fire in the sky and then...
No! Oh my god.
What happened?
Didn't I just save? Hold on, didn't I just save? This is 3 minutes. I'm going back. Fuck it. We're going back. Larian. A healing spell should heal what I'm trying to save. Hello? Why did it kill it? It's not decaying. I don't know everything about D&D. I'm not claiming to be an expert, but is there anything that would stop a healing spell from healing a Mind Flayer? It's not dead, right? Fuck, I have to go back to camp, I think.
This seems as good a place as any to make camp.
Rebuild the timeline. Well, I'm missing a skull. Oh no, everything's different now. Everything's different. Oh my god.
I'm not sure this is a good idea. Each hour that passes, the thing in... Rest well.
that ship creaking sounds actually... Whoa, what was that? Oh, it was just ash. Okay. Thought something was falling on me. That actually really scared me. Right, so... there you go. Before we try anything again that might help the Mind Flayer...
More survivors. They're trying to dig something.
We'll quick
out of the
save.
wreckage.
I didn't think that'd be an issue. I just thought the Mind Flayer would fucking stand up and be like, oh, that was great, thank you.
They should be trying to get away if they had any sense.
Quickly! Come on, dig! Faster! Get her out of there! Don't die! Don't die! Don't die!
The person they're trying to save, it's the creature from the ship. Still alive, but wounded.
So I feel as though, as a character who wants to be the master of manipulation, when she sees this going on, she might look at this as an opportunity to learn how the fuck this thing is doing this, which is why I wanted to help it. So, we have a few options. What are you doing here? Let the monster die. It's clouding their minds. Look at what's in front of you. Or step back. I'm here to help. I'm going to go with that one.
Help! Yes. It's my daughter! You did this! You want to kill her!
No. I wonder if I'll be able to let it up. Because I suppose from the Mind Flayer's perspective, it may not know that I want to help. It may not know that I'm being genuine. Well, the stranded fisher looks like the weakling here. So unfortunately, Yep, she's gonna be the first to go. Holy fuck! God, we knocked Stretchy into her, dude. We hit her so hard she turned into Stretch Armstrong. If I move away, there's no red on my movement, so that shouldn't be an attack of opportunity. It's also a ranged weapon, so I'm just gonna reposition down here. Let us vote panel, you can trust us. I fully intend on doing a Twitch chat-driven playthrough. Once I know a little bit, see, I want to be at the point where I'm familiar enough with the game that I can let you guys make choices, and based on those choices, I can kind of guide you in the direction where we can get a coherent story. So far, I'm not there yet. I know what happened to Sam. I know what's happened in a few other locations. I don't know what being evil's like at all in this game. I don't know what it's like to work with the goblins. I don't know what it's like to encounter some weird stuff in the forest to the southwest. I don't know what it's like to go against the druids. There's too many unknowns. All right. Let's do a very hard-hitting spell. Guiding Bolt on the Stranded Fisher. Holy shit! That hit so hard! I moved up to try to get the guy's attention.
Suddenly, something convulses inside you. Your vision lurches sickeningly. You are one with your assailants, your minds fused together. They are frightened, lost. The creature in the wreckage is forcing them to attack you, controlling them like puppets. Its voice shivers across your brain, seeking access, trying to bend your will to its bidding.
Okay. Focus your mind. Try to break its influence. Put down your weapons. I don't want to hurt you or continue fighting. Put down your
brain
weapons!
Screams in agony, as if your skull had contracted. In your head, a voice whispers, "They are mine."
I wonder why it went to her for that interaction. Good auto attack. Have we already attacked? No, we haven't. Boom! Hey, it's not supposed to miss. Twice? Are you kidding? Okay, safe.
Those people.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now. If only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion?
Give into the emotion.
The poor creature is on the brink of death. But there's still time. You'd give your life to save it, to nurse it back to health. But then,
Hey Pelly,
the feelings,
glad you're enjoying BG3.
the creature's
Can't wait
mind
to
seems
inevitably
focus
watch your full
elsewhere.
playthrough. Thumbs up.
But the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. Concentrate on its thoughts. We'll use our intelligence. Thank you for 31 months, BrewQuest. We need a 10. Yes!
Your mind's views, lusting for something that is gone. But then, its grip claws back with a vengeance. A vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive. And with your very body, you can provide.
Holy shit, really? Submit to the feeling. Lean in for a kiss.
Warm, wet tentacles wrap themselves around your head, and for the first time in your life, you're perfectly happy.
Holy shit! Whoa, dude! So I'm getting the feeling we can't work with it, huh? Anyone else getting that vibe? Dude, this time around, I want to use the Illithid mind powers as often as possible. So, like, trying to learn more about what it was thinking, doing things like that. I thought maybe we could give it some strength and I could probe its mind some more. But, yep. I guess not. I guess not. So, let's try to go about that slightly differently, huh? Concentrate on its thoughts again.
The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Because there's a chance that we lose this roll and get a different outcome here. Oh, close.
Your mind's views, lusting for something that is gone. But then, its grip claws back with a vengeance. A vice locking your mind into obedience. It needs sustenance to survive. And with your very body, you can provide.
So I'm going to try to resist. We need a 10. 14.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
I left everyone else to die on the ship. I don't see why I would dirty my own hands now. So leave it to die slowly. But I do feel as though Shadowheart would then run up and... Alright, is there anything we can loot? Another skull for the skull pile. All right, team, that's going to end it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. We'll explore a little more of the beach and see what other kind of trouble we can get ourselves into in the next episode. Right after I try to figure out what skull I'm missing. Was it right here? We need skulls for the skull pile. Perfect. Take care, everyone. See you again next time.